What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Spade here, and welcome to June's monthly discussion. It is currently July 1st, and the time right now is 11:27 p.m. I will, since I have the time to record, but most of this month, I figured I'd just get this over with now. I definitely would do more Let's Play recording, but I really don't have the memory space for that. I actually barely even have the memory space just to record miniseries, honestly. And the only reason I'm even able to do so is because I'm just recording 2 or 3 videos max, trying to upload them as fast as possible, delete the raw footage, rinse and repeat. Yeah, I can only record like 3 videos max at a time. And if I try to do any Let's Play recording, that would basically be one recording session, and then I can't do anything. So honestly, this one, I'm perfectly fine with just taking a break from playing through any of the Let's Play projects, for the time being at least, since I really need to start editing all of those videos to free up memory space. Yeah, so that's kind of like one reason why there've just been a lot of videos going up quickly. That's one reason. Yeah. I think I only have like 2 weeks left for Persona 3 videos, I believe. Until there's nothing ready to go. Yeah, only 2 weeks left. Which means I gotta start editing soon. Really soon. At any rate, what I actually do this month, well, for starters, played through SpadeWant Sword 7. I think that's how you say the name of it. Ended up platinuming it, and surprisingly liked it a lot more than I thought I would. That was actually one of the pickups for this month. Then there was Rhino Remastered. Also got that this month and started playing that. I mainly started playing Rhino due to no real reason. Didn't quite know what to do, so I just started playing that. So yeah. And I'm actually liking the remaster a lot so far. I think I've already put in at least 11 hours or so at this point, I think. Within the span of like, what, 2, 3 days of playing it. I want to play the game later on tonight if possible, but I doubt that'll happen. I gotta play catch up on watching a few things before anything else. But anyway, played both of those games. I might have played a little bit of Echo's Memory very early in the month. I'm not quite sure. Yeah. I think those are the only games I end up playing this month. Aside from trying out a few random Pokemon ROM hacks. For no real reason. Just did. So I think that's everything I ended up playing this month. I was ended up watching the rest of Charging Top Spinner BX, which would be season 2. So as far as I can tell, I'm done with that show, unless there's somehow a third season, which I doubt, but who knows. Just glad that's finally off the to-watch list. Not too long after that, I started watching Rising Impact. Binge-watched all of that, to date at least, within like 3 days. So it's safe to say I liked it. I liked it a lot more than I actually thought I would. It's a lot better than I actually thought it would be. So yeah, after watching that, then there's Yu-Gi-Oh! 7s. Only reason I started watching that would be I needed something to watch while eating. So I randomly selected a show, and I just kept watching it. So that's why I've been watching Yu-Gi-Oh! 7s. I know I watched the first episode or 2, maybe 3, in Japanese as well when that was brand new, several years ago. I think I saw the first episode in subtitles as well, many years ago. That's all I watched for the show until this month. At this point, I managed to watch all of season 1, and I'm now on season 2 already. Season 1 is 43 episodes. Where am I even at with season 2 at this point? I'm actually not so... Yeah, I'm actually not sure. I think I'm like on episode 4 maybe? Or 5? Or season 2? Something like that. And season 2 is 46 episodes. So I still have a ways to go. To be fair, the fact that I watched all that I did watch this month is surprising, because that's still a lot of episodes to watch in a month's time, while keeping track of killer episode appearances all the while, which heavily slows down the amount of time it would normally take to watch these shows. I'm not keeping track of every killer's appearances, but I am keeping track of most. Definitely keeping track of most. So far, I'm definitely really liking 7s. It's good, but it's not great, if that makes any sense. In general, I do like the idea of Rust rules in general. When it comes to what little bit I've seen of Goas. Gotta get back to watching that at some point. I may do that after I'm done with 7s, maybe. since some of that's in English now. The first I ever watched into Goa so far would be one random episode in episode 40 range, I believe. And like the first 14 episodes. Now the first 21 episodes at least are in English at this point. More likely gonna rewatch what I've already seen. For that, when I get around to it. Still don't know if Yu-Gi-Oh! 7s is safe to make AMVs for yet. I literally have 2 videos ready to go. I want to post them so bad, but I don't want to risk losing the channel either. So I'll just play things safe first and wait at least a few more weeks before posting any more of that. I don't know if Yu-Gi-Oh! 7s is safe to make AMVs for or not. Hopefully it is. As I can tell, it seems like GoS is probably safe at this point. Since I didn't look back at those videos. Apparently 2 of them got noticed after. Those videos have been up for like 3 years now, I think. The 2 that got noticed, at least. Those haven't caused any issues, so I think GoS is safe. It's 7s I'm not sure about. So far in general, I haven't really had any issues with Yu-Gi-Oh! In general. As far as copyright goes, at least. Even though I've heard horror stories about Yu-Gi-Oh!'s copyright. Luckily, I haven't stumbled upon that yet. At the most, I've only had like a few older videos get blocked, I believe. But we're talking about like close to a decade ago. So yeah, I'm ranting. Other than those 3 animes, end up watching a bit of the newer seasons for Neighborhood Wars. I only started watching the first 2. Well, I guess I watched the first 3 or 4 episodes for Neighborhood Wars season 8 at this point. I totally skipped season 7. I don't think I finished watching season 6 yet, either. And all of these shows have seasons coming out so quickly, it's hard to keep track of, especially when there's so many different shows. I think I watched a little bit of Road Wars, maybe. I checked out the first episode for Airline Wars. Apparently that show came out last year. Completely did not know that was a thing until the other day. And another show that came out a few months ago, didn't know this was a thing until the other day as well. Checked out the first episode or 2 for that earlier today. That being Parent Wars. And apparently Customer Wars has a new season. Didn't know about that till the other day either. Like, I don't know, there's that many shows by the same people. It's honestly ridiculous. I think there's like 7 shows. I think there's only 7 Wars shows by the same people at this point. You've got Neighborhood Wars You really got neighborhood, road, customers, airline, parent, Christmas, and Halloween. I think those are all the shows by the same people. And some of those shows are getting like 2 seasons a year. So it's pretty hard to keep track of all of it. Especially now that I know that there's a few more shows now. Those shows are great to watch when you're like bored. But man, there is a lot of them. That is for sure. But anyway, I only watched one movie this month. That being Friendship from 2024. It's a pretty good movie overall, but it's a weird one. It's a pretty good movie overall, but it's definitely weird. You'd probably know what I mean if you watched it. It's kinda good but weird, if that makes sense. I think that was the only movie I watched this month. I wanted to watch more movies this month. Just didn't really get around to it. Yeah. What else was there? So I've been watching wrestling like normal, kind of. These days I'm mostly just skimming through wrestling, honestly. Just watching what's interesting to me and skipping everything else. I don't know, is that everything I watched this month? Did I watch any Family Guy or American Dad? I don't think I did. For once. Pretty sure. Yeah, I think that's everything. For what I watched, at least. Beyond that, went around the Bay again this month for the weekend. I went to what would you even call it? I don't think you can call it a museum. Because it's some guy's personal collection. It's some guy's personal collection that you can pay to go see in person. It's a impressive collection. From what I've heard, in general, I think it's one of the more impressive car collections in Canada, I think. From what I've heard, at least. I always wanted to go see it, so finally did. I actually got a picture or two in some of the vehicles that guy has. You normally get that one picture in one vehicle of your choice. Apparently, we were lucky enough to actually sit in two vehicles and get at least a picture of both. Surprisingly. Sadly, I don't know what year the vehicles are from exactly. The vehicle that I chose to get a picture in, I think it's either 60s or 70s family van slash car, whatever you call it. I forget the name of it. But it's one of those cars that has those wooden doors on them. I forget what it's called off the top of my head. Got a few pictures in the driver's seat of that. So that was pretty cool. Why I picked that car, I don't know. just figured it'd be cool to experience actually sitting down in one of the cars that has those wooden doors. Also, the other vehicle we sat in to get a picture of, it's like the second oldest vehicle the guy has, I believe. The guy does have a Model T, so I did get to see what that looks like in person, which is really cool. I think the vehicle we sat in was like the second oldest vehicle he has. I don't know what it's called though. Even though I have a picture or two of it, I sadly did not get a picture of the year or the information of it, which sucks. So I don't know what year it is, what year it's from. It's like a white vehicle made of just pure steel. The seating is like a rough red leather. And like the other parts of the vehicle is like gold in a way. It's like the best way I can describe it. I probably would just put a picture up for the video showing these cars, but all of that stuff is still on my phone, so I can't just easily add it to the video. Regardless, the guy has a really cool collection. I think he at least has like 70 different cars in general, and vehicles in general. I think it's like from the 90s era and down, I believe. So yeah, very cool, very impressive collection. It has a bunch of other cool shit as well. Definitely wouldn't mind visiting that collection again. His postal collection really is quite something. Like, I wouldn't call it a museum. It is his postal collection. You can pay to go see it. It is $40 per person. Wait, is it $20 per person or am I tripping? Now I'm forgetting how much it was. It might have been $20 a person that I think about it. Not 40. Yeah, I'm probably losing my mind tripping on that. Regardless, we were there for at least an hour, I believe. So yeah, that was a cool experience as well. Saying we'd always go there each year. We finally went. Actually did it. Pretty cool collection overall. You have to see a bunch of older cars, trucks and all that in person. It really does have just all that stuff in like mint condition, museum worthy, 100%. That's just cool. I forget the name of the place as well. Oh, whatever. Regardless, I think that's pretty much all I did this month. Didn't really do too much other than mostly focus on my to-watch list a bit. Made a small dent in it, if anything. And yeah, I guess I'll stop ranting, call things here. So until next time, stay golden.